Last episode on Project Granny Pants, we fabricated a dump pipe, plumbed in the wastegate, almost, then beat the piss out of it until it fit. As well as made up some turbo oil and water lines, and finally prepped the wiring and engine for a final fitment into the TRD Camry chassis. Day 6 marks the beginning of the weekend, the last 2 days to get Project Granny Pants running. So we started off with fuel. People fuel, not car fuel. The most high power kind there is. Bacon. With our bellies full of, well, belly, we started deconstructing the engine back to something that would fit through the hole and into the engine bay.
Today is the day we see if the engine fits in the airbox.
They're up the other way to the other.
Do you know?
You're not going to get it. That's a chance. I know that's okay. That clutch holds in the front of it. We're looking at options for upgrading the exhaust ring gaskets for the exhaust manifolds where they go. So like factory ones, but they don't run like a gasket with the bolt holes. They just have literally a 5mm thick ring. Something that that Aaron's used with some success is to machine up brass rings or copper rings. If you got maybe any material floating around that might help. Okay, cheers. See ya. We're lucky. Dan has some offcuts of 5mm thick brass sheets, so we can send some hole saws through that, or maybe stick them on the mill and make our little replacement gaskets like these ones down here. So when TurboSmart first released these black anodized version of their products, they called them Sleeper Series, as they were intended for cars that, didn't want big, bright, blue, obvious mods. It's kind of appropriate now that we're actually using it. Although I'm not sure they had fitting the fuel pressure regulator into the airbox in mind. Mike has dug this fuel pressure sensor out, TI fuel pressure sensor, which we're going to bust into the hidden regulator. This is purely just so the engine computer can monitor fuel pressure all the time, so if we do have any fuel supply issues, it'll hopefully catch the problem before the engine goes the way of the AU engine and explodes. Thing.
You got to bring your end out to make sure.
Straight up.
Right and crooked, hey?
Hit in the frame, come up, come forward that far.
You'd be surprised. At least when it gets lower, we can position it. You got to come a bit more in, but keep coming down as you do it. No. Let it come down a bit more. No, leave it there. I'm just going to clear these aircon lines. Yep, and clear those aircon lines. Now you can line up your engine mounts.
Yeah, get that past that. Sit on top of it.
Yep, cool. And then just, Matty, you guide the engine mounts, really?
Yeah.
Are you in those holes, Matty?
I think so. Yeah, slowly.
We're pretty much lined up here.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, slowly.
Okay, so
Kool-Aid.
That's not mine. It's internal paranoia. Oh! Hey ho, silver! Away! Whoa!
you're the updoer.
Pick things up. Not bad shaped.
Okay, so him, stand of death.
What are the nuts?
Typically use day magnets to come up with Camry.
Okay, you've got an extension for that in the knife.
Yes.
Where's my Ugga Dugga?
They probably don't need one.
Whoa, what is that?
What's what?
That bug.
Put the box there.
Yeah, I got it.
Pinch feet. It's your shafts and pitch carrying, huh?
Sounded good.
Dink!
This is the installation procedure. We just sit the turbo in there, just resting against the gearbox because we can't get it in afterwards. I might have to actually sit it in there before the engine drops in.
No.
Oh, look at that.
Is this?
Yes.
Okay, can I have...
First problem.
Oh,
Just touching the corner of this bracket.
Heel grinder.
There. We designed the pipes out of the car and they don't quite fit in the car. It's only millimetres off though. So you'll see here the crossover pipe is a little too close to the engine mount bracket, so we're just going to make that engine mount bracket a little bit smaller. No.
Hi! You need help spinning.
You gotta line me up, I'm just holding the weight.
But it's a turbo, it's meant to spin that.
Yep.
One spoolie boy.
You got that.
Okay. Now I have 3.
We're gonna be really tight with this dump.
Now because we're going to start off just at a low boost level, I'm going to pull one of the springs out of the wastegate or fit a lighter spring, whatever's in there. I don't know, I haven't pulled one of these Gen 5 gates apart before. And just set it up so that we can actually hit a low boost level to begin with, and then when we pull it apart to fit head gaskets, we'll be able to put some stiffer springs in as well. Cool. Alright, just got one big heavy spring in there, so that's a 14 pounder I believe. But if we come over here, they also ship it with a bunch of other springs so you can choose your spring tension. There we go. We've got green boost, yellow boost and orange flavoured boost to choose from. Alright, so we've looked it up and the green spring is a 7 pound spring, so take out the heavy 14, save him for later. Green one in, and it's back to assembly. Now I've also put the top hat on a slightly different angle, which is going to make for some nicer vacuum line routing. Hopefully, a bit of a guess. There we are, one 7 pound wastegate.
Hi.
So it looked like we had heaps of room with the radiator out, but I knew what we were in for, that all that room was going to evaporate away as soon as that radiator went in, and I wasn't wrong. Everything is tucked into every single possible little crevice in there. You couldn't possibly fit any more stuff. Pretty cool. Come in, let's have a look from underneath. You look through here at the gap between the dump pipe and the frame. I knew it was going to be super close, and I was fighting for every single millimetre when I was fabricating this. And yeah, look at that. It's as if I fabricated it in the car and near in advance, because I couldn't have gone any closer.
Do you want to see if that fits? Can you slip a ruler in between?
I can slip a ruler.
A big feeler.
Yeah, this way I can. Yeah, it's got space. If it does touch, then when we take the engine back out, we can just give that frame there a little bit of ball peen love and smack it.
I don't know which silicone you're using on that.
We're putting a new one in actually. But that's going to cover up all the cool looking shit if you put that there.
No, I know, I just want to see how it fits.
Oh.
This one on the end there, we couldn't, got it just, but we couldn't go all the way around, but it'll work. It'll work.
And Mike, what are you doing there?
Need to clearance the fan bracket to actually clear the turbo, because we've got about this much stuff to fit in about this much space. So
That's what those yellow marks are, eh?
that's what this is.
Yeah.
Clear out that and make it fit.
Cool. That really needs a kick to the side put on it like that. Just down into it and off into that. Dan has got us these plates, 6mm plates of solid brass, and what we're doing now is machining some solid brass rings out of it, which will be able to handle the heat and pressure much better. Have a look. So, end of day 6. This was meant to be the day that we get it fired up, but a couple more things to do. That's okay because there's the lack of head gaskets at the moment preventing us from tuning high boost anyway, so we've got a little bit more time to go through these things. But hey, the engine is in the bay and all our efforts to hide all the modifications is going brilliantly. Everything's fitting. So here's for tomorrow. We'll get the last of the things connected up, fire up the Haltech, put in a base map and see if this thing runs. For now, I'm going to sleep.